Friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Learning Minds. Today in this video we are going to read and do the explanation part of chapter 1 Science Class 8 Crop Production and Management. So let's start. Paheli and Bhoju went to their uncle's house during the summer vacation. Their uncle is a farmer. One day they saw some tools like khurpi, sickle, shawl, plow, etc. in the field. I want to know where and how we use these tools. So, Bhoju and Paheli, one day they went to their uncle's house during their summer break, and their uncle is a farmer. And one day they saw some tools like khurpi, shawl, sickle, and in the field. And Bhoju is asking a question: where do we use these tools and how? So we all know we use these tools in agricultural practices. You have learned that all living organisms require food. Plants can make their food themselves. Can you recall how green plants synthesize their own food? So, in this paragraph, we are talking about how do organisms require food. We all know that plants can make their food themselves. And can you recall how green plants synthesize their food? So, let's read further. Animals, including humans, cannot make their own food. So where do animals get their food from? So we all know that animals and humans cannot make their food by themselves. We get our food from plants. But first of all, why do we have to eat food? You already know that energy from the food is utilized by organisms for carrying out various body functions such as digestion, respiration, and excretion. We get our food from plants or animals or both. You all must be thinking that where do we use this energy? We use this energy in carrying out the various body functions such as digestion, respiration, and excretion which occur in our body. Since we all need food, how can we provide food to a large number of people in our country? So, food has to be produced on a large scale. In order to provide food for a large population, regular production, proper management, and distribution is necessary. If we have to provide food to a large population, so we have to do regular production, proper management, and proper distribution is also necessary. If we don't do proper distribution of food, then some may get less and some may less. Okay. So let's read further. Agricultural practices. Till 10,000 BCE, people were nomadic. They were wandering in groups from place to place in search of food and shelter. They ate raw fruits and vegetables and started hunting animals for food. Later, they could cultivate land and produce rice, wheat, and other food crops. Thus was born agriculture. When plants of the same kind are cultivated at one place on a large scale, it is called a crop. For example, crop of wheat means that all plants grown in a field are that of wheat. So specifically, what is a crop? A crop is when plants of the same kind are grown on a large scale. They are called crop. It is called a crop. You already know that crops are of different types like cereals, vegetables, and fruits. These can be classified on the basis of the season in which they grow. India is a vast country. The climatic conditions like temperature, humidity, and rainfall vary from one region to another. Accordingly, there is a rich So we all know that crops are of different types, like we can take cereals, vegetables, grains, and these are classified on the basis of the seasons in which they are grown. The climatic conditions, oh sorry Ah. Accordingly, there is a rich variety of crops grown in different parts of the country. Despite this, despite this diversity, two Despite this diversity, two broad cropping patterns can be identified. These are Kharif crops. The crops which are sown in the rainy season are called Kharif crops. The rainy season in India is generally from June to September. Paddy, maize, soybean, groundnut, and cotton are Kharif crops. So, what is Kharif crop? Kharif crops are the crops which are sown in the season of in the rainy season. We can see that Kharif crops are the crops which are sown in the rainy season, and the rainy season in India is generally from June to September. Rabi crops. The crops grown in the winter season, October to March, are called Rabi crops. Examples of Rabi crops are wheat, gram, pea, mustard, and linseed. Besides, these pulses and vegetables are grown during summer at many places. So, what are Rabi crops? The crops which are grown in the winter season are called Rabi crops. The winter season is from October to March. Basic practices of crop production. Why paddy can't be grown in the winter season? So paddy requires a lot of water, therefore it is grown only in the rainy season. So we all know that paddy requires a lot of water, that's why it is only grown in the rainy season. Cultivation of crops involves several activities undertaken by farmers over a period of time. So we all know that when we have to cultivate crops, it takes a lot of activities that we will read further in this chapter and requires a lot of time. You may find that these activities are similar to those carried out by a gardener or even by you when you grow ornamental plants in your house. These activities or tasks are referred to as agricultural practices, which are listed below. Preparation of soil, sowing, adding manure and fertilizers, irrigation, protecting from weeds, harvesting, storage. So basically, when we grow plants, we all do these activities like preparation of soil and then sowing, and then we add manures and fertilizers to the plants, and then we give water to our plants, and then we protect them from weeds, and then harvesting and storage. So for today I will end this video, and we will complete this chapter in another video, and please subscribe my channel, and thanks for watching. Bye bye.